Hey, it's Kenyetta. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Today, I am at my local botanical gardens. I'm a member of the Gulf Coast Herb Society, and today the National, everybody, Herb Society is at our garden. So we are hosting them, and we're going to do a tour of the gardens, tour of our tea garden. And one of the speakers is going to show us this green tea that you can make, the history of green tea and our area in our region in the South. I think that was part of the agenda, but I have to double check to make sure. And we will also learn how to use herbs as infused cocktails and mocktails, and we'll use herbs other than mint for mojitos, you know. So we're gonna see. We're gonna have a good time, as far as I know. I mean, it's herbs. I like learning about herbs and different ways to use them. So we're gonna do that for today, and I'm gonna take you along with me. So let's go. Had to put some lipstick on because going out in front of the people gotta look cute. So this is the herb garden. So before we do the tour, before the national people come through, we just wanted to come through and look just to make sure we knew what was what, where everything was. So this is the tour.
Dad. Oh, because it was like nothing there, and I thought, oh, it's gone. Oh, I am so pleased.
It's shaded all the way up. You have sitting places. And those came from downtown in the city where they decided to do something else. But it's an absolutely perfect sitting place for people that want to just sit down and really take in the garden.
Oh yeah.
Once you get them up to 3-gallon size, a couple of years old, they're nearly indestructible. It is a great addition, makes a nice hedge, if that's something that you, and you'll be ready to pitch them. And then all of a sudden, it's the tiniest little leaf appears, and that first year, they're gonna grow 6 inches, you know. Pot them up and give them another year, and then you'll have, a nice looking little shrub. Your seeds are, it's a big, and it has an outer, really thick, heavy outer husk on it. And what you'll do is knock that husk off, and I'll pass this around, and it just looks like a little small acorn. And you can plant just this, just like it is. I crack them. I found that we had a better percentage success rate if we gave the seeds a little crack, and that was something I learned from a website in Japan. That you can, and once you pick it, you want to, you kind of want to get yourself set up to pick and process at the same time. So what you'll do once you pick your tea is you just roll it around in your hand, give it a little bruise up, and throw it in and you're going to steam it for 2 minutes. You can really do it, as low as a minute. If you turn your back on it a little and kind of forget about it, fine too. It's not going to hurt anything. And all that does is stop the oxidation process. And then once you've steamed it, throw it in a dehydrator. That's my Ronco set and forget right there. So you don't need anything particularly special to do it. You can do it in the oven at 200 degrees or a little lower. And you want to get it down to the point where it's just crispy, dry like a potato chip. You can't over dry it. You can't under dry it. So when you get to that point, then just put it in a jar. It's ready to go.
So now we're headed to the tea maze. That's where we're going?
Yes.
Oh, tea maze.
Within my garden.
Look at us go. So pretty.
That was so cool.
Lord, I thought it would take us forever to get here, but we're here. Apparently, the tea maze is back there. Am I gonna get lost in the maze? I got it. Okay. Oh, I am.
You just get in front like a shoulder.
It's gonna rescue me though, right? If I get lost. It's me. You lost me. I'm in the tea maze. And all I do is pick tea. So let's see. Let's get us some tea. So I'm supposed to get the top ones. Okay. Just the top ones because they're tender. See, Miss Barbara's getting leaves. Say hi, Miss Barbara.
Hey, I want to make some green tea.
We got tea. This is what I got so far. Okay, we're headed back to class now. I think the next class is where we do mocktails and infused drinks.
Forward, cocktails, and liberation. There's so many different ways to really make your herbs stand out in any sort of drink. And we're not just talking cocktails with liquors. Anything that I'm going to be showing you today, you can make it non-alcoholic a mocktail. So don't be wary of that. So it really goes beyond mint in a mojito. We know mint, we've seen basil drinks, but how about thyme and sage? How do we incorporate those? Tarragon. If you've gone to a few fancy places, you might see a little bit of lavender in there. But how do we get those beautiful herbs, seasonal herbs, into these concoctions? Well, the number one, kind of way you kind of see it is just with a garnish. Throw a mint leaf in there. You're done. You're not getting a whole lot from that. You get a little bit, but there's other better ways to incorporate it. So one of the other popular ways is muddling. So that's flat on the bottom. The two, you need to pick your sweetener. Okay? Some people use honey. We're focusing on herbs today. Pick your sweetener, your rosemary syrup that you just made. Thyme, sage, lavender. Then you can start building from there. Okay, I've got my liquor. I've got my herb-infused simple syrup. Now what other flavors do I want to bring into that? Get creative with it. There is no right or wrong way to mix things. Don't let anybody tell you can't put lemon with that. It doesn't work that way. Follow your heart's desire. Mix cranberry with orange or orange with cardamom. Make a cardamom syrup. I mean, you can do absolutely any combination. And if you don't like it, well, now you know. It is okay to just experiment and mix different things throughout the season. Thyme syrup, that lemon juice and blueberry to really mix together. Also, you'll help bruising up that blueberry and thyme a little more. And that's a beautiful color. Now, if you don't like your little blueberry pieces in there, you can certainly strain it. Just so we can get the color today, I will strain it. I'm going to put a little more ice in my cup. I do not like using the top strainer on these things. You know how you pull off that top that strains? You get one skin of a blueberry there, and it's clogged up. So those little bar sets you get, that you get those strainers in. If you didn't know until I went to Auburn, I can tell you that much. I was like, what? It's like one of these egg doohickeys, like, I had no idea. Alrighty. So I'm going to strain it. And then we're making it light and bubbly. This is a great garden drink. Walk around in the garden, hint, hint. So I'm going to just take some soda water. If you prefer club, that's fine. If you prefer self, that's fine. This is just a soda water.
Can you call it up before you add? No.
Oh, this? Yes, absolutely. We can't see it. See, and see how it comes right? So you've got this line, and then probably should put a little more ice, but it should go to right where that perfect drink level is right there. So I'll actually top it off just a little more. There we go. There we go. So when I add this, and like we talked about, that first sip, we're going to need to know it's time. So I've got this beautiful thyme right here that actually the undersides of the leaves has a little bit of that deep purple blue color, the blueberries. So it really is going to be yummy. We have the lemon juice, some lemon, thyme, and blueberries.
I had a great time. I really did. I had a great time today. Tried a couple of cocktails. got me some tea, green tea. Gonna go home and steep it like he says, and I'm possibly gonna dehydrate. I don't know just yet. So we're gonna try that. And I had a really great time. Met some great people. They came from all over. I met one lady, she was from Croatia, and another few people were from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which is not far from us, but I had a great time. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. See you on my next video.